He's gonna do that in the next 5 minutes as I take a little break because you can see I was coughing. Once I come back, I'm gonna teach you how to convert this into a voice agent, and not just that. After that, I'm like the team prom asked me to do one thing, and that is literally teach all of you people or show you all of you people how I work with AI, the workflows that I use, the prompts that I use, the tools that I use, how I have automated my life using AI. That is what I'm going to show you, which will blow your minds. That's my promise. So I'll be back in 5 minutes because there's still 2 more hours of session to go. But learn from Funny how to build a presentation. Once I come back, you guys will get your minds blown. With that being said, Funny, over to you. You have to wrap this up in 7 minutes. Funny, you have 7 minutes. I'll be back in
Perfect.
7 minutes.
Perfect. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and introduce all of you to what I think I would call Apple of presentations. And to be able to show this to all of you, I went ahead and ran a prompt on ChatGPT already. And the prompt that I had given to ChatGPT was to ask it to take the role of an expert management consultant and do research on the edtech market of LATAM countries to see how Outskill can perform in the LATAM countries if we go ahead and launch AI courses there. And you can literally see that it thought for about 10 minutes in total. It did a thorough analysis of the LATAM countries and the regions there, the market industry and everything around it. It also went ahead and looked at what Outskill does currently, what are the different kinds of programs that we conduct, what is our TG as of today, which is working professionals and developers, largely English speaking and all of that. And this is the scope of the entire analysis that I had gone ahead and done. It went through multiple sources and pulled out how in the LATAM regions the edtech market currently looks like and how AI market also in the LATAM region looks like. It also went ahead and spoke about the digital access. It spoke about things like connectivity to the internet and all of that, and what are the major skill gaps that currently exist and all of that. It went ahead and gave me this extensive report of including what are the countries that we should go ahead and prioritize in case we want to go ahead and launch ourselves in the LATAM regions. Drop in a heart if you love how in-depth this entire research is. Now, this is something that I chose not to show to all of you in the interest of time because we all already saw this in the very first session. But if you love the detailing that ChatGPT has given over here in terms of the research that it has pulled out, drop in a heart, right? And once it gave me all of this research, I simply asked it to go ahead and convert all of this into a 10 slide presentation deck for me, right? I asked it for the content of 10 slides, and that is what it has done over here. It broke everything down into 10 different slides for me, including the content of everything that I can go ahead and pretty much put. So what I'm going to do right now to teach all of you an incredible tool that all of you could start using to build presentations, I'm just going to copy all of the content for every slide from here. I've copied this. I just selected this, copied it. I hope all of you through this process learned how you can use the magic prompt formula on ChatGPT to be able to make it do all of the research and then summarize all of that into the form of slides. But this is a tool, I will reveal the name very, very soon, but this is a tool that you can use to be able to go ahead and create presentations. Now, when you come into this tool, you will basically have 4 options as you can see on the screen. You can paste text, or you can generate PPTs from a prompt itself, or you can import content as well, or you can start from scratch with a template. So if I just go ahead and click on paste text, it is going to go ahead and give me a box like this where I can simply come and paste all of the content that I have copied from ChatGPT. And here I can go ahead and click on continue. Now, what this tool essentially does is it analyzes all of the content that we have put in already, and then it reframes all of that content into a very good storyline all by itself, because it is also powered by AI. And in the interest of time, it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes for it to go ahead and build out the entire presentation. But in the interest of time, I have already gone ahead and done that right here, right? So you see how it has gone ahead and given this entire beautiful looking presentation slide by slide. This is the title slide, Latin America EdTech Market Analysis, Strategic Opportunity for Outskill. And as I scroll down, you can look at the feel of all the slides, right? Latin America EdTech market projected to go from $16.2 billion to $50.4 billion. Drop in a heart if you love the design sense of this particular tool. This is what stood out for me when I first used it. And ever since, everyone at Outskill has been using this tool itself. The market size and growth projections, the demand drivers fueling AI education growth, competitive landscape assessment, market entry strategy by country. It has literally broken it down into countries that we should go ahead and launch first, and how we can go ahead and expand as well, product and business model adaptations that we could go ahead and take, and what is the go-to market strategy and distribution channels that we can absolutely go ahead and leverage, and what are the first year projections that we should essentially have. And the beauty is, while it has given this entire presentation to me, I can go ahead and export this. And when I click on export, I can not only go ahead and export it into a PDF document, but I can also convert the whole damn thing into a LinkedIn post or an Instagram carousel post or even an X post or an animated GIF. And if I want to make any design changes to the slide, I just have to go ahead and click on these options that I see here. I get a bunch of these options. Let's say I click on full screen cover. The entire design of this particular slide changes completely with the click of a button, right? I click on theme and I can basically go ahead and choose any theme right here, and it will again change the way the entire presentation looks. And I can go ahead and edit all of the text from here itself, however I would want to go ahead and do. Do you all think that the design sense and language that this tool has is absolutely amazing? Drop in a heart if you love that. And I'll quickly go ahead and show you all what this incredible tool also is. I didn't show it to you earlier because all of you would jump on it and that would ultimately break the servers of this tool. But the tool's name is called Chronicle HQ. I'll share the link of it also towards the end of the session as part of the resource document. But it's called Chronicle. It's an incredible tool for you to go ahead and create presentations. There is a free trial that you can use to get started. And once you start using it, it will absolutely change the way in which you will go about creating presentations. So this is something that I quickly wanted to show to all of you so that you can go ahead and create presentations this way as well.
All
Vaibhav is
right. Thank
back.
you, Funny. You were bang on time. I gave you 7. You ended at 7. Guys, can you drop a thank you to Funny TY in the chat for Funny to cover it up for me and use that time so nicely to show you guys such a cool tool, all right? While I'm recovering, while I'm drinking some water, taking a small break.
I will
Awesome.
share the link towards the end. Yeah.
Yes, guys, all the links will be shared towards the end for you guys. Now, I'm back, right? Thank you, Funny, for that. I promised you something. I promised you that I will be teaching you how to build a voice agent. How many of you guys are ready for that? Drop in a heart. Drop in a heart. Drop in a heart if you guys are ready to learn how you can learn how to build a voice agent. Convert the thing into a voice agent. Yes. Okay, let us do that right now. The app that we're going to use to build the whole thing into a voice agent is called as Vapi. Okay, I want you guys to focus. It's a simple app. It's very, very simple. You know how to do it already because you just have to paste the prompt. This is the app that we're going to use to build voice agents. And once you log in, this is how it's going to look like. I will simply come to assistants on the sidebar, create a new assistant, and I'm going to call this the AI Mentor by Outskill. Select the blank template and click on Create Assistant. It's very similar to Lizer or anything like that. Now that I've done that, I can select the AI model just like Lizer. What do I use? Let's say this time we use OpenAI, but the AI model that I want to use is GPT 5.1, which is the most advanced model, right? And saying, what is the first message that you want AI to say? I want to say I want AI to tell me, hello, how are you? How are you? And now it's asking me to put the system prompt. Now the prompt was already created for the Gemini Gem. I'm going to just paste the same prompt again that we used for the Outskill AI Mentor. And the next part is to upload a file, the knowledge base, the transcript. Again, right? I have already uploaded it. You can see this. I select that file and that's it. The same thing, guys, like we uploaded the transcript of the recording of the session into files, I just did that and I pasted the prompt as well that we had, and we are good to go across the board. The same thing that we did there, we pasted the prompt, uploaded the transcript. Now, because it's a voice agent, we have to select a voice as well, right? As a result, I select the option voice, and now AI will allow me to select a voice. So here there are a bunch of voice options that you already have that you can use. But because I'm a slightly advanced user, I'm gonna add a voice ID manually. Okay, you don't need to do that. But because I'm a slightly advanced user, I could add a voice ID manually. It's showing some errors. I'm just skipping that right now. And done. We are done. We have literally built an app which is going to talk to us. Now, how do I test it? I'm going to simply click on Talk to Assistant here. And let us see how it works.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all set and ready to help you with anything from the masterclass, prompts, tools, workflows, whatever you're exploring next. What part of the 2 day session are you thinking about right now? Prompt engineering, image, video
Yeah,
stuff,
awesome.
or
I
the
think that
automation tool?
reminds me of the fact that I want to remember the prompting technique that was taught to me, something called magic something. Okay, looks like it got
You're
stuck.
thinking of the magic prompt formula from the masterclass. It's the core prompting technique they taught. It has 4 parts in this order. 1. Role persona. Who
Guys,
should
what do
the
you
AI
think of
act
this?
as? Example, act as a senior Facebook ads strategist or act as a CRO expert. 2. Task. What do you want it to do? One clear action. Example, redesign this landing page for higher conversions or write a 30-second script for a YouTube ad. 3. Instructions. How should it do it? Constraints, style, preferences. Example.
Folks, what do you think of that? Yes, what you heard right now is me. It is my AI assistant. It is my AI assistant. And that is what you just learned. Funny, there are a few people who are spamming. Can you please kick them out of the call?
Yes, Web.
I don't like it. People who misbehave, I don't enjoy it. Okay? So please take them out of the call. So, folks, this is why I keep the chat off most of the times. But what do you guys think of this? Drop in a heart if you think this was crazy. Drop in a heart if you think this was crazy. We just got AI to talk to us. And yes, if you're wondering, that is my voice. That is literally my voice. I trained an AI model to sound like me. And that is what you just heard. Yes, love it. Awesome. And that is how you can build this into a voice assistant as well. Awesome. With that being said, let's move on to the next part. I promised you something. After I come back, I'm going to show you exactly how I work with AI on a daily level. This part is something I'm extremely proud of, is purely because you're going to learn or you're going to see a glimpse of how I work on an everyday level with AI. I literally have 1 hour before we wrap up today, and you want to use the last 1 hour to show you things that is possible with AI. How I use AI, what are the kind of tools that I use, what are kind of workflows that I use, how I've managed to automate my life using AI, the AI agents that we have built, and a lot of crazy things. You're going to see how an AI generalist works on an everyday level and how I operate like a 10x human being. Do you guys want to see how I work? Do you guys want to see the tools that I use? Do you want to see the workflows that I use? Do you guys want to get an understanding how you could work with AI in the future? Drop a yes or a boom in the chat. I want to know everyone is excited about this. and there is no break? Yes? Okay, awesome. I'm loving the energy. Now, something that I also wanted to tell you very, very clearly is that we just have 1 hour right now. So I don't have the time to teach you everything. I'm going to show you a glimpse of how how I do things on an everyday level. For you to learn all of this, I have to be on a live session for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks to teach you all of this. And I don't have that time. So what we're going to do is, while I show you everything of how I use AI on an everyday level, for people who want to learn how to do all of this, we're going to share a roadmap with you. A roadmap for free, which you can follow after the session is over, after the 2 days is over. You can follow that roadmap to learn everything that I'm going to show you in the next 1 hour. It's not possible for me to teach you everything in the next 1 hour. As a result, I'm going to show you what is possible so that you are excited about it. You know the possibility of AI, and then use the roadmap that you're going to get for free. Yes, it's going to be for free. You can use that roadmap, learn everything that I do, and do it yourself. Clear? And you will get the roadmap end of today for people who are on the call. If you're not on the call, you're not going to get anything. Let me make that very, very clear. We are not going to email you. We are not going to WhatsApp you. We cannot take that support right now. So people on the call are going to get that document for free. Okay, perfect. Let's get right inside of it. Guys, as an AI generalist, because I want to give you a reflection of how you could work as an AI generalist, the first thing that you should know as an AI generalist is how to prompt an AI in a great way. Today you learned magic prompt formula. Today you learned, markdown prompting, but that's pretty much it. But there are a lot of advanced prompting techniques that you can use to do even more advanced stuff, like chain of thought, tree of thought, meta prompting, co-star prompting, a lot of prompting frameworks that you need to learn. And we're going to give a roadmap inside of which it has all of this. Okay, we have made that roadmap so that we can share it with you for free, so you can continue to learn that. But apart from prompting, right, something else that is very, very important is for you guys to have the ability to play with a bunch of AI models. For example, today in the morning, you guys must have seen Open Router, right? Open Router at this point of time has 568 AI models on my system at least. You might see a different number. And if you come to rankings, you can literally see the AI models that are trending right now. I can change it to trending, and you can see these are the AI models that are trending right now. Something called as CatCoder, something called as Devstrel, something called as Qwen3, something called as QWQ, something called as Spotlight. And these are AI models that you don't even know how to use. Where do you use these AI models? Because they are not in ChatGPT, they are not in Gemini, they are not in Google. You can see this DeepSeek V3, Minimax M2. How do you use these AI models? Well, if you are an AI generalist, you have the ability to use these advanced AI models yourself. How do you use these AI models when they're not on ChatGPT, Gemini, and everywhere else? Well, the way I use all these AI models is because this open router that is there, I have connected it to a tool which is called as Bolt AI. We're going to share the link of this tool with you guys towards the end. Don't worry. Okay. All the links will be in the roadmap. Okay. This is called as Bolt AI. Now, what Bolt AI is, it's this beautiful user interface. It's a desktop app, like you guys can see, right? It's a beautiful user interface. And what Bolt AI can do is I have integrated that to Open Router. As a result, because I've integrated that to this tool Open Router, look at this, guys. I have access to 560 AI models. I can literally use any AI model out there in the world. For example, Qwen3, which was on the top, I can use that AI model, ask a question, and all of a sudden, I have the power to use any of the 500 AI models out there. Today, in this week, if this is the most powerful AI model, I can use it because I have integrated Open Router to this tool called as Bolt AI. Now, not just that, because you are an advanced user, you need to have the ability to change the settings of the AI model. A lot of people don't know that there is something called as parameters. Every AI has advanced settings, and you can't even see that on ChatGPT because ChatGPT and tools like this don't even give you these settings. That is only for generalists and true problem solvers. And for you to change those settings, you can click on the sidebar and look at this. There are things like temperature, max tokens, presence penalty, frequency penalty. Now, I don't want to go deep into each one of these because, like I told you, we don't have 200 hours to learn all of this slide. The roadmap will have all of this. I want you guys to play with all of this. I want you guys to learn all of this. And these settings, when you change them, you can change the quality of output that you're getting using AI. These are advanced tools that most of the people have no idea about. And as you change these settings, the kind of output that you get from AI fundamentally changes. Now, this is only one part of it, right? I'm able to use 500 AI models out there, and I'm going to able to change the advanced settings of those to make it work for me. What if I tell you something else that I do? You see, there are a lot of things that is very private to me. It's private information. Let's say something regarding health, something related to my, like inside of my work, which is very, very important that I cannot share. I don't trust all these commercial models. I don't know if I upload an important sheet of data, if AI will use it, ChatGPT will use it to train that information. I don't want my information to be leaked. So I'm very paranoid about a few things. And every time when something is important and I don't want other AI models to use that for training, that information to get leaked, I use AI that is running on my computer. Yes, I run AI models on my computer. And because I run AI models on my computer, I use a platform called as Ollama. Ollama is like a software which you can install on your computer. And once you install Ollama, you can run your own AI models on your computer. As a result, they can run for free, for life, without even having access to the internet. And the best part, because you're running those AI models on your computer, the information is on your computer. It's not getting shared anywhere. And that is, I run a bunch of AI models on my computer. And let me show you. You guys all know that AI uses something called as graphical processing unit, or GPU. So AI uses something called as GPU to run. And every computer has a graphical processing unit as well. And I'm going to leverage the GPU of my computer. This is, by the way, the terminal. And I have to remember a few commands like Ollama, which is the name of the product. And it gives me a bunch of commands that you can use. And if I just type Ollama list, then it shows me, look at this. These are all AI models that are running on my computer. GPT OSS, which is by ChatGPT, open source model. Qwen 3, which is a Chinese model, but I'm not scared because it's running on my computer. So all my information is safe. GPT OSS, Gemma 3, which is an open source model by Google, Llama 3, which is an open source model by Meta, and all these models are running literally on my computer. Let's say I want to use this model right now. Okay, I can just say Ollama run the model name. And that's it, guys. Ollama will be running that AI model right now. Let's say I can ask a question. What came first? I know it's a funny one. Chicken or egg? I can just ask a question like that and look at that. It has started to give the answer. Now you'll be like, Vaibhav, what is the big deal about it? AI hai to obviously it will work, right? The big deal about it is that this AI is giving me this answer by literally running on my computer. It doesn't have using the internet. This AI model is running on my computer. I can see this. It is using 66% of my GPU. This AI model is running literally on my computer to get me the answer. As a result, every conversation that I'm having with it is completely safe, secure on my computer because it is running on my computer. It's not on a data center. It is not getting shared anywhere else. Now, as an AI generalist, for everything that is secretive, everything that is sensitive, I run them on my own AI models running locally on my computer. Now you will ask me one legit question. Vaibhav, don't lie us. You don't use it like this. This is so bad. This UI is so terrible. How do you use something like this? You're right. This UI is terrible. As a result, I don't use this UI. You remember Bolt AI, the one that we used for Open Router? Well, I use Bolt AI for this. You know what? I've not only integrated Bolt AI with Open Router, I've also integrated Bolt AI with Ollama. As a result, all the AI models are right here, and I can literally ask a question, and the answer that you're seeing right now is coming from an AI model that is literally running on my computer. Look at this. Ollama is using 30% of my GPU. It's now using 50% of my GPU. Isn't this insane? We are able to run an AI model locally on our computer on a great user interface. And on top of that, I can change the advanced settings again of all these open source models as well, which is running on my computer. These are the kind of things you should explore and learn. Of course, it is all part of the workbook, all part of the roadmap that we're going to give you. And for you to be able to learn all of this that I've just shown you and more, all you need to do is dedicate 10 hours a week for the next 3 months. If you're able to dedicate 10 hours a week for the next 3 months, you can learn all of this yourself. And I want you to learn all of this yourself. That is just first part of it. This is just a foundation. And then we go to the next step. What is the next step? The next step is, let me show you how I automate my life using AI. And I'm not kidding. I literally have automated my life using AI, using something called as MCP, Model Context Protocol. Now, what is MCP? MCP is this incredibly powerful thing. It's an incredibly powerful technology which automates your life. You see, what MCP basically does is that it connects your AI assistant, let's say something like a Claude or something like a Chat GPT, to any app that you use. To any app that you use, it connects it. And if you are able to do some work on an app, and AI can do the same work. What do I mean by that? You see, when people tell you that AI is going to take over a lot of jobs, you're always thinking, huh, how will AI take over jobs? Because I do most of my job in a lot of tools. And AI cannot use the tools that I use. I use very complicated tools like Salesforce. I use complicated tools like Tally, QuickBooks, MS Word, Microsoft Excel, blah, blah, blah. So many other apps that you use. There are few tools that you use on your computer, few tools that you use, which are websites to do your work on an everyday level. And so far, for most of people, people think AI is ChatGPT. But you know what? Using this protocol called as MCP, I could literally connect an AI assistant to any app in the world. As a result, it can exactly do what you can do, but all automated. That is the power of MCP. And let me show you a couple of examples. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. Let me show you a couple of examples. Let me show you a fun one to start with. Okay, very fun example. Guys, I use Claude for this, and what you're seeing on your screen right now is Claude, right? And if you see, if you remember the app that we used, Vapi, right? The app that we created a voice agent with, which was able to talk back to me every time I ask a question. I have integrated Vapi. You can see this, you can see Vapi right here. I have integrated Vapi to my Claude account. As a result, I have automated my calling. I'm not kidding. I have automated my calling using AI. What the hell do I even mean by that? You know what? I'm terrible when it comes to a few things. What is that? I hate calling people. I hate to be on phone calls. As a result, I built this integration, which you know what? Which calls on my behalf to anyone I want. And it works like magic. I send a prompt, something like this to Claude. Use AI assistant on Vapi, WebHub AI assistant on Vapi via MCP to call the person given below and deliver the message. I can put the name of the person, I can put the phone number, and I can put the deliver this message. Let's say I want Funny to be called. I will put his phone number. I'll put a phone number that I have handy so I can show you the demo. And let's say I want to deliver this message. Let's play pickleball at 9 p.m. today after the session is over. Make sure you get your pickleball gear. This is the message I want to deliver to Funny. And I want AI to make a phone call because we are on the session right now. How do I call Funny for this? But I want Funny to be ready, right? I'm moving this away so that I can enter the number. I don't want you guys to see the number, obviously. Okay. I've entered the number right now and I'm clicking on the send button. I have the phone in my hand. I have the phone in my hand. Okay. I'm not showing you the work. I'm not showing you the workflow purely because I don't want you guys to see the phone number for obvious reasons, right? But I started to do the work already. You can see this. It has started to do the work already. It will execute the whole task, build a voice agent for me. And you know what? It will literally trigger a phone call to me. Let me take my phone out of silent also. Okay, let it be on silent. I should be able to see. It will literally create a voice agent, write the prompt inside of the voice agent, pick up a phone number, understand the phone number, make the call on our behalf, and literally deliver the message using AI. I literally use this all the time because even when I'm at work, right? What happens again? I want to make sure that my phone number is not visible. Okay, it's not visible. Even when I'm at work, what happens is I want to make sure that I'm asking people. Okay, there you go. I got a call. I'll pick the phone.
Hi, is this Funny? This is Vaibhav's AI executive assistant calling with a quick message from Vaibhav.
Yeah, Funny here. Tell me.
Great. Thanks for confirming, Funny. Vaibhav wanted me to call and let you know. Let's play pickleball at 9 p.m. today.
Yeah, sure. I can do that. But can I get a friend along?
Absolutely, Funny. Feel free to bring a friend along for pickleball. It would be great to have more people. Just make sure to get your pickleball gear. If you have any more questions, let me know.
No, thank you so much. Guys, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? If you think this was mind blowing, drop a MB in the chat. We just got AI to make a phone call for us by dropping a message. And all this happened because of the power of MCP. Now, if you think this is insane, let me show you something else that is even more insane. Okay, this is a fun one. You see, when I have to make a restaurant reservation, I want to go on a date, right? I want to make a restaurant reservation. I can't seem to find the best restaurant in the city. I use tools like this to do that for me, right? But AI will make phone calls to like 10 restaurants, find me the table, and it will not stop calling restaurants till it finds me a table in a restaurant, in a top restaurant in the city, and it can do all of that. I can literally order my food because I have integrated my Zomato account to my Claude as well. I have literally integrated, if you can see, Zerodha Kite as well. So every day I could just send a message to this account, to Claude, saying, can you quickly check all the stocks that I have on my Kite account, read about each one of them, and tell me if there are any stocks that I need to sell. If any stock is not doing well or it is in negative, go read on the internet about articles about that stock. If there are recommendations of us selling, and if the top people are saying you should sell the stock, just sell the stock for me, and can do everything on a daily level. Let's say if you invested in 100 stocks, researching about the 100 stocks on a daily level is almost impossible. But because I've integrated my Claude to my Zerodha account using MCP, it is able to automate that as well. It is able to automate my food delivery as well because I've integrated that with Zomato, and I can quickly say, hey, can you order? I feel like eating pizza today. Can you find the best firewood pizza in Bangalore and order that to me to my home address? And it will go on the internet, research about the best pizza that is available, find that place inside of Zomato. It knows my address, selects the COD, and orders the food for me as well. This is all fun. Making stocks, getting stocks, getting AI to make calls and getting food getting food ordered is all fun stuff. But this can be taken to the next level. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say I want some help with content creation. What do I mean by that? Let's say I found this new creator on Instagram. Okay, his name is Raj Shamani. Of course, Raj is a very good friend of mine. So he's not an unknown guy for me. But let's say I found this creator Raj. He has created 3,076 posts, 5.3 million followers he has. And I told my team, guys, Raj is getting a lot of content. Raj is getting a lot of views on his content. Can you please look at this? This is one of the reel that he posted with me. Go and listen to all his 3076 pieces of content. See which one has performed the best. Find me 50 pieces of content which has got the highest number of views. Download those top 50 videos out of 3076 posts Raj has. Once you have done that, download those videos, find the transcript of the video of those top 50 videos out of 3000 videos, go to my ChatGPT, because inside of ChatGPT, I've created the post writer, right? Which writes like me. Upload the transcript of Raj's content, which has gone viral inside of my tool, the LinkedIn post writer, and generate me 50 LinkedIn posts based on the top 50 posts that have gone viral for Raj. So what does my team has to do? My team has to go through all the 3000 posts of Raj, do data analysis by putting the data on Google Sheet. Post number 1, what is the name of the post? What is the likes? What is the comments? What is the views and all that good stuff? Make a note of all of this on a Google Sheet first, and then do some data analysis to find the top 50. Once it does data analysis of finding the top 50, it has to go to a tool like Apify, which has a tool as Instagram Scraper. They have to use this tool to upload the URLs one at a time, to download the video, and then they have to use one more tool inside of Apify, which is the Reel transcript tool. By the way, if you guys don't know what Apify is, Apify has a lot of micro apps, like it can help you to download a video, it can help you to get the transcript and things like that. And then they can use Instagram Reel transcript to find the transcript of the video. And once they find the transcript of the video, right, what they do is they can upload the transcript inside of ChatGPT to get the new script done. Guys, don't you think this is a crazy process? Drop a comment crazy in the chat. Going through 3000 posts on Instagram, finding the top 50, downloading those videos, getting the transcript, uploading them into the post writer to find 50 potentially viral ideas. Don't you think, how long do you think a process like this will take to do if they do it manually? How long do you think it will take if you want to do this manually? 1 month, 1 year, forever. 15 to 20 hours. Impossible to do it. What if I tell you it can be done in 30 minutes and you don't have to do anything? You know what I did? I told you this is the power of MCP. I connected Claude to this Apify tool that my team used to use. And because of that, I could simply do this. I can copy the URL of Raj's Instagram. Okay. Open Claude. I can give the URL of Raj and I can say, use the appropriate Apify MCP tools that are connected to you to go through the Instagram profile URL that I've shared above. Once you go through them, go through the top first 10 reels of this profile, get understanding of the likes, comments, views, and everything that you get, and find the top 1 winning post out of the first 10 videos that this profile has posted. Once you have found the top profile in terms of engagement rate, what I want you to do is I want you to figure out a way to download it, find the transcript of it, and once you understand what is inside of the video, use the appropriate Apify tools to make this happen. Once you understand what is inside of the video, use that content to rewrite the transcripts into a LinkedIn post exactly in my own style. So I want you to go through the top 10 videos, find the winner video in terms of engagement, understand what's in the video by getting the transcript of it, and rewrite the whole script into a LinkedIn post exactly in my own style so that I can post it on my LinkedIn and I can go viral too. That is what I want you to do. Execute this task for me by using the appropriate Apify MCP tools. That's it, guys. I just tell AI what I want to do, like I told my team. I gave the URL, I wrote a prompt, and you know what? AI will do all of this. Of course, I told 10 posts because I don't want to do it for 3000 posts because that will take 30 minutes or 40 minutes. But AI will execute the whole thing. Look at this. It is right now using the Instagram Reel Scraper. Drop in a heart if you think this is just insane. First, it divides the steps. It said, this is what I need to do step by step. Okay. Analyze Instagram profile, get top 10 reels, analyze engagement, identify top reels, download that reel, get the transcript, rewrite it into a LinkedIn post. It said these are the tools it needs to use, and it started to use those tools. Something that my team used to take 15, 20, 30 days to do, now AI can do that automatically using MCP. Now, as it is doing the hard work for us here, I want AI to work a little hard for me, little more hard for me. What do I mean by that? I want to show you one more crazy MCP tool.